Extreme weather patterns and record-breaking ocean temperatures has experts pointing to a potentially lethal Atlantic hurricane season. Forecasters are telling Canadians to brace for the worst. Here's CTV's Paul Hollingsworth on the ominous outlook.
Hurricane forecasters predict an above-average active hurricane season starting in June.
We're transitioning from an El Nino that tends to lower the number of storms in the Atlantic into a La Nina, which tends to cause more storms in the Atlantic.
There are already record temperatures for the Atlantic Ocean. Hurricanes draw energy from warm ocean water.
Is really lining up to be an active season in the Atlantic.
The 2024 hurricane forecast predicts 17 to 25 named storms, up from an average of 14. 8 to 13 hurricanes in the forecast is a jump from the average of 7. The forecast also calls for 4 to 7 major hurricanes. The previous average is only 3. Hurricanes making landfall are difficult to predict even during an active season, but it's also worth noting 2022 was not an active season. It was an average hurricane season, but that was the year Fiona made landfall here in the Maritimes. Hurricane Fiona caused more than $800 million in damage, leaving physical and emotional scars.
People are very concerned.
Emergency management crews are already busy prepping for the probability of future major storms.
More generators, more flood response. Our chief arborist, he works very closely with Nova Scotia Power and our Public Works Department.
Previous hurricanes brought down trees and power lines, causing massive outages.
You're just looking for trouble. So we know we're going to have a hurricane. We know we're going to have, 100-kilometer-hour winds.
The Canadian Hurricane Centre is urging people to be prepared.
We're going to have storm surge. We're going to have heavy rains. We're going to have strong winds.
If the hurricane forecast is correct, people living along the Atlantic coast should brace for nasty and dangerous weather between June and November. Paul Hollingsworth, CTV News, Halifax.